You get in your car to go to work, turn the key, and everything seems perfectly fine under the hood, but the check engine light is glaring at you from the dashboard. If your scanner pulls a code P2610, it stands for Engine Control Module Internal Engine Off Timer Performance. This sounds like some high-level computer glitch, and honestly, it kind of is. The engine computer needs to know exactly how long your car has been sitting with the engine turned off. This is not just for a clock on your dash. The computer uses this critical soak time to calculate cold start fuel delivery, adjust your ignition timing, and even modify how your automatic transmission shifts while the internal fluid is cold. To figure out if the engine is actually off, the computer monitors the crankshaft position sensor, the fuel pressure, and the primary ignition coil voltage. If you turn the key off, but the computer still sees a weird voltage signal or a phantom RPM reading, it gets totally confused. It fails to start the internal stopwatch, and after a few driving cycles, it triggers this code. You might not notice any severe drivability issues at first, but your fuel economy will start to drop, and you run the risk of damaging your emission system because the engine is not managing cold starts properly. The very first thing you should do is check for any technical service bulletins for your specific vehicle, because a lot of the time, this is a known software bug that just requires a quick computer reflash at the dealership. If there is no software update available, you need to plug in a scan tool and look at the live data with the key turned on but the engine completely off. If your scanner shows the engine is turning at 200 RPM even though it is completely silent, you probably have a shorted crankshaft position sensor wiring harness tricking the computer. You also need to grab a multimeter and check the primary voltage at the ignition coils with the key turned off. If you are seeing 5 volts sitting there when it should be absolutely 0, you have a short to power somewhere in your electrical system that is keeping the engine computer awake.